choose how they want to deploy their management and how it's going to interface with their hardware on the end. So flexible, scalable. We have over 10 million active users visible through Extreme Cloud IQ daily, so it's a very large footprint in the industry. That's constantly being growing on a daily basis as well. So again, 3rd generation cloud, microservices built, and if anyone wants to see anything more, we'll be out at our table and we can give you a more personalized walkthrough of this tool as well. Thank you.
Excellent. Let's give it up for Alexandra. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go ahead and get our next speaker up on the stage. Hailing from Canada, Montreal, I believe, Ziad from iBwave. So I have a question. Are potatoes a thing? You're up in Montreal, right?
Yeah.
Are potatoes a thing up there?
You heard about the potato thing in Montreal.
I really don't actually know. Is it a thing?
It is a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a big thing.
So I thought that it'd be appropriate to give away another potato. So here we go.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I have not thought of a better game to play here. So let's just do the noise thing again. And you guys are going to get really good at it. And maybe tomorrow I'll have something original. Maybe I won't. We'll see. All right. So let's do the same thing. Let's make some noise. Matthew Norwood back there. I see you. I'm counting on you to really make some noise. All right. So let's hear it. Go. No? Ooh, not great, not great. Matthew, you're letting me down, man. Dang. All right, let's go with the middle. Let's make some noise. Go, go, go. All right, you guys, you got some big shoes to fill. Let's go. All right, overwhelming winner there. So let's throw the potato and see who gets it. I'm going to go for that very back corner there. We'll see. I see Keith up here. Sorry, Keith, you sat too close. All right. Nope. Somebody got it. All right. Take it away.
I know someone in Montreal who would love a potato also.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I heard about that. You should have been out there to catch it.
I should have screamed louder.
Yeah.
All right. So a little bit about iBwave. We are a design company. So as you can see, we have an established customer base. We are active worldwide. We also are known as a tool to design complex venues. So we're going to go through a little bit some of that, a little bit of history. iBwave started in 2003. We started more as a cellular design network, focusing more on predictive design. Our R&D dollars really went into developing our prediction algorithms from the get-go, and then we continued improving on that. And one of the good endorsements was earlier when Peter just mentioned a little bit how he was able to do some predictive design with IoT. We started adding bands, frequencies to our solution, and at one point we added Wi-Fi as well early on. I believe it was around 2005, 2006. But then that was more kind of a package targeted towards operators. And around 2015, we kind of went towards more of a Wi-Fi enterprise kind of solution, just Wi-Fi only. So that's more relevant to you guys here. As well, in 2012, we embraced kind of the mobile Android platform, and then to help you guys more do better surveys in the field. So a little bit about our products. I touched on those a little bit earlier, but so we have a design product which is kind of end-all be-all kind of tool to design for any frequency, any technology indoors. Obviously, we have the mobile solution also for on-site engineers. We have our cloud platform, Unity, that has been used by our customers to ease collaborations between on-site teams and RF designers back at the HQ, and manage also a very large number of projects and do some business analytics into that. Wi-Fi, purpose-built Wi-Fi tool as well, iBwave Wi-Fi, that was introduced in 2015. And recently we introduced a fiber path, which is more geared towards fiber to the home and fiber deployments. Okay, so some of the clients, obviously, operators, integrators, and OEMs are, this is how we see our clients. These are some of most notable ones. We are known as a company that covers any technology in any venue. So we're proud of that. We are used in some of extreme cases, and the results are always very accurate and very humbling to see. All this work, R&D work that we did is really paying off in the end when you're doing predictive design for new use cases that you hadn't thought of when you started building this tool. For example, some testimonials with UPS, they wanted recently to design some of their shipping centers with Wi-Fi and cellular together, and so they used our tool. They did a single site walk to cover both technologies, and then they saved enormous amount of time and enormous amount of money just by doing a single design with a single tool. More purpose for this crowd, the iBwave Wi-Fi Suite. So this is kind of the solution that we propose to you guys for the time being. Comprises obviously of the design on the PC, and then we have the mobile portion of it for if you're going on site, doing your site survey, and also obviously connecting everything together through the cloud. Just an example of our component database. We have one of the largest component database. We have around 34,000 components modeled. So not only access points, antennas, cables, repeaters, anything you might want to include in your bill of material, we cover that. And the example of 3D design. So the key differentiators for iBwave, beyond just the designing for stadiums, the whole designing for complex venues led us to improve a little bit, as much as we can, and we continue improving on our modeling tools, reducing the time it takes to model accurately the venues. And with that comes accurate RF prediction, and that's more our DNA comes from accurate prediction algorithms. And technology agnostic, like I mentioned, any technology you want to design for, iBwave has a solution for it. So later on today, I think, and in the evening, we have a deep dive session with my colleague Jamel on CBRS on-go band 48. If you want to know more about these technologies, make sure to come and see us. Tomorrow I'll be talking a little bit more about what might be coming for us in the future with respect to AR and how that technology is going to affect our lives here as wireless designers. And on Friday, Jamel is going to talk a little bit about the prediction accuracy and modeling accuracy and what the importance of having a very accurate model to have optimal results for your design.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Some pretty serious questions here.
Yeah.
Should we start at the top and work our way down? Can we expect to see more non-Wi-Fi planning features in the Wi-Fi planning product as these technologies become more prevalent in the enterprise?
I wonder who that is. Yeah, we're getting this question a lot, and obviously, so the reason why we have the technologies modeled, like Peter showed earlier, and they're bundled in our biggest package yet. And yes, that package is expensive because it's not only for IoT, it's for everything else. And in the past, it was mostly operators using our tool, so that's why it made sense to package it. But now, more and more, we're seeing business cases where us here in the enterprise world, we're asked to design for private LTE, for IoT, for public safety even, and other these technologies that are more coming to this side of the fence. So yes, it makes sense that in the near future we might see something more shifting of the technology for the enterprise to a package that makes more sense to the enterprise world.
So the next question, I think that a lot of people have. Well, how about a Mac OS version? Any hope?
I will skip on that one, but we're always looking at what I can say. We're looking at who our users are, what their needs are, and obviously, if that's one of the major needs, we're investigating that. Yeah.
Will iBwave ever integrate with Revit for background creation?
Maybe that's maybe we should talk about this next year, early next year. Maybe we can.
I'll look forward to the presentation. What do iBwave's verification and validation tools look like?
Verification for, let's say, I'm trying to guess what could be the verification for.
If somebody wants to raise their hand and give a little bit more background, my guess is that sounds a lot like
validation survey.
Validation survey is what that sounds like to me. Yeah.
Yeah. So validation survey is we have. I don't know if you guys. I think last year at the Wi-Fi Track, my colleague Jamel presented a little bit more about calibration. So we have a very well-rounded solution, bringing your site data, your actual validation data back to your predictive model, and then calibrating wall attenuation, calibrating your RF model to take into consideration real-world measurements that you take. So that cycle of tuning your network is much faster and less costlier. So you're obviously never going to get it right the first time, but you can limit the amount of time that you play with your network. You kind of move, the amount of time you move things around. So with that calibration, it actually makes it much easier, much quicker to hone in on that optimal design that you have.
All right. Ziad, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Let's
Thank
give it
you.
up for him.